Good morning and happy Saturday, everybody. In Maryland here, the weather is gorgeous, and I actually tried to record this out on my patio, but the birds are crazy, and I wanted you to hear me, not them, so I'm hiding in the car so that you can hear me instead. Wanted to go live this morning for a couple of minutes and talk about the LastPass headlines from the incident yesterday. So if you don't know, LastPass is a password management tool that you can use to securely store your usernames and passwords in an online vault so that you can access it from wherever you are. And you can do that from your phone or your web browser or a desktop application or their website. There's lots of different ways to get to it. And whether you use LastPass or you use one of the many other great password management tools that are out there, this is not about whether LastPass is good or bad or one tool is better than the other. It's really not about LastPass at all. It's more about the fact that what I saw was a lot of complaining from people on social media about how they couldn't get their work done because they couldn't get to their passwords. And that's not a problem with LastPass. That's a problem with people not planning ahead for inevitable problems. So whether you use a password manager today, and I hope you do, and if you don't, you should really consider doing that. But however you're storing your information, that logins and access to systems, you need to make sure that if you can't access that primary method, that you've got some other way to get into the system. And that's either through maintaining an offline copy of the same information and keeping that updated on a regular basis, maybe once a month, or from taking the 10 critical systems that you need to be able to get into to get your work done and making sure that in addition to the convenience of having it in your online system, you've also got it recorded somewhere in a hard copy, in a book, or in a document that's printed out that's stored securely, maybe in a fire safe in the office or in some way that people can't just get to it. Please don't just store it electronically in a document. Please don't just write it down and leave it on your desk or stick it underneath your monitor or hide it in a file folder. I mean, put it somewhere that people can't get to it, right? There's no point in using a secure password management system and then creating a insecure back door for people just to bypass and get in. But make sure that the usernames and passwords that you use to get into the things that are critical are accessible, even if that main method is not. Because if you have to sit around all day and wait for that service to come back up, then you're losing opportunities, you're losing productivity, and you're probably losing part of your Saturday playing catch up for all the stuff you didn't get done yesterday. So just a little food for thought today. Hope you weren't impacted by it. I hope that you all have a great rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.